Hey you, welcome to Build the Damn Thing, a place where myself, Tiffany Largy, and our amazing Do the Damn Thing coaches show you how to use your story to build it all. Whether it's your first six figures, your next layer of multiple six figures, or maybe you're on your way to $1 million. And if it's not that, it's the life of your dreams, where you are free, you are strong, and you are whole. First, we're going to show you how to use your story to build a strong foundation. And then next, we're going to show you how to use your story in sales and marketing to clean up the cracks. And last but not least, we're going to show you how to use your story to gather people. Because truth of the matter is that there's nothing stronger than being connected to people who just understand you as you are, where you are, so you can stop explaining yourself. I want to remind you that now that you're here, you are home, and I officially welcome you to our family. All right, let's get started. Man, there's more to this credit thing, so stay with me, because no one told me that there was personal credit and business credit. Sweet Jesus. If someone would have just told me that there was business credit, like I had, you know how many years I've been in business? Do you know how many years I've been in business and no one told me about business credit? Now, stay with me, because somewhere in the back of me, I logically knew that there had to be a history of all the stuff we were doing as a company, and that someone was keeping record, and that those things would allot us more things. But the same way that I disregarded personal credit, I disregarded business credit. I don't want you to do the same. Instead of walking you through, pull your credit report and all of the above, I'm going to just skim through the fact that there is business credit. Ding. Second, that the authority in business credit land, even though there are three, the authority, which I'm going to just mention, is Dun & Bradstreet. Dun & Bradstreet, every company is assigned some form of a DUNS number. This DUNS number, for years, I have worked with them on the B2B side, as I used to pull credit for businesses and I used to sell accounts all the time. It never dawned on me to pull our own DUNS number. Now stay with me, because my goal for this is to speed up how you get involved in your business credit, and the three actions I want you to take right now to begin to build them today. So first, number one, you have a DUNS number. You go to Google and type in Dun & Bradstreet, Dun & Bradstreet. You're going to find the website, and that's how you get started. I'm not going to walk you through that, because you will know how to do that because you're a smart person. Just know that you have one. However, I want you to know transparently that before I even thought about Dun & Bradstreet, and just know that for me, it's kind of like, I'd rather you get started on the action than to get into the weeds of pulling your business credit report, because I don't see the value in pulling your business credit report first before you get started. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Because what's on there is whether or not you have done something. It is really hard for a new business or a business that's just getting started to do things to ruin the report. 9 out of 10 times, the problem that we have is that the business just doesn't have enough credit. So I want you to think of this as a journey of you asking yourself, do I have enough credit? And if you don't, I want you to get started now. Now, why is credit important? Before I tell you the three things that I want you to do, it's really simple. You can do, with your business, you're going to have time where cash flow is hard. You want to invest higher in coaching. You want to hire a strategist. You want to buy a car. You need to take a certain trip. You want to invest and build a studio. You want to buy office space. You want to think about a building. Like, I don't know what the thing is, but there's something that you want to do that you should be doing so that you can build the damn thing, make this thing bigger. And without credit, it's impossible. Got it? Without credit, you know what? It's not impossible. I guess if you get a sugar daddy, which I'm still considering like half of every week. I guess if you get a sugar daddy or a sugar mama, I'm from Miami, so relax. This is just how we roll. And sometimes these thoughts, no matter how big we get or how different things get, they just creep in. But I guess that would be the exception to the rule, right? You got someone who's writing you a check and they're going to pay for this thing cash. But let's just say you're like me. You are the underdog. You are That kind of cash is not sitting in front of you, so credit is going to come and save the day. Business credit is so much different than personal credit. And even if your personal credit sucks, your business credit can be amazing. What I didn't know is that while all the years my personal credit sucked simply because I paid in cash and I ignored it. Not because I was a bad spender, not because of anything else. I literally paid for everything in cash and then I ignored it. And I let hospital bills just go till forever. And I never paid like the 7 classes I tried to take in school before I got out. I didn't pay for those either, okay? So over here though, on the business side, I paid everything cash. Well, little did I know that all of that time, people were reporting my behavior on paying cash in my business. So my business had amazing cash. All of my businesses had really great cash, but that was without effort. 3 things. So here's adding a little effort. There are 3 companies that right out of the gate will give you access to a credit line. And what a credit line is it allows you to establish a reporting behavior that where the company reports to Dun & Bradstreet, hey, this person is a good person, or this company's a good company. They pay their bills on time. And more importantly, this is the limits that we allot them and that they pay those amounts on time, no problem. So we're looking for behavior that you're paying it on time, that you're good. Second, we're also looking for the amounts, the dollars behind it, to see if you can handle paying off $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, right? Can you handle paying off $50? It's all one and the same. And that has to do with responsibility. That's another word. I'm not going to talk about it yet, but I'm going to talk about it at some point. So these 3 companies, they report all the time for you to Dun & Bradstreet, then you can take this history in your future and your company is standing on a foundation versus just being willy-nilly. There have been many times that I cannot meet payroll. There have been many times where shit has hit the fan and everything went left for that month or that quarter. And I absolutely had to be able to become very resourceful. I needed to get cash. I needed to get cash to finish a project that we were working on, whatever it might be. So these 3 companies, they report for you business-wise with ease. And everybody, no matter if you're just getting started to trying to get started in the far future, you're trying to do big shit in the future. I don't know how else to say that. Okay, you're going to do big shit. I want you to set your foundation. So number 1, first company, I got started with Uline. Uline.com. Little did I know that they were reporting credit for me. Now I have thousands and thousands of dollars that I can order for them with what's called a 30-day term or a 30-day net, and they allow me to pay it off in the future. Some companies will do 30, 60, or 90 days. I just want you to know that for me, I absolutely walked down a road of ordering from Uline. Boxes, shipping material, packaging, all types of things. We use them here in our office. We use them here in our studio, here in Phoenix. And the truth is that I've used them no matter what office I've had. So I didn't know, but I learned after the fact that I was in the right place. Uline. So typically when you're just starting an account, they'll give you a 30-day net. It is vitally important that you order something over $100. That's what I'd like you to do. Over $100 and then pay it off within 30 days. That behavior will begin the increase and you will have success. And what we'll report is that you have an open credit line of $2,500. Make sense? $3,500, $500. The goal is to establish yourself as a vendor. You have to have a business. You have to have an address, a real address. You need to have a website. You need to have an EIN number. I hope I don't have to talk about this, but at some point I may have to. I hope I don't have to. I hope you're not running $1 million business without some legit shit out there, because that would just drive me insane. But this is a whole nother conversation, and I didn't even drink enough coffee this morning for this, so we can't even do it. You know, I'm still trying to figure out the fact that Starbucks is opening their doors with Starbucks Confidence, and they don't have any milk inside, no oat milk, no nothing. They're opening their doors with confidence and coconut milk. You see the kind of stuff I'm dealing with right now? Can't do that. So please, hopefully that you are not one of those people who are running a big business without legit shit underneath you. And if you are one of those people who's running a business without legit shit, cut it out right now. Just cut it out right now. Ask a question. Like somewhere here, however you're consuming this, there's a way to ask me a question. I promise you I will direct you down the right path, but I don't want you to go to jail because I like you. Now, let's move on. Uline is going to ship the item to you. You're going to get it. You're going to go, wow, this is amazing. And guess what you're going to do next? You are going to pay the invoice. Bada bing, bada boom. Do next. So now we've talked about Uline. Let me tell you what's next. It's Grainger. So Grainger is a supply company that they're doing all types of stuff, but think more hardware and technology, not like boxing and shipping. And it's a little different because you ask yourself, what the hell am I going to do with the stuff on here? I don't know what you're going to do on it. That's not for me to decide. All I'm here to tell you is that is another company that will give you 30 days net. I'm going to suggest that you find something to order on the site. They happen to also have shipping supplies and boxes and things like that. Though it's not their forte, they do. And they're a little bit different. They want you to prove it first. So you have to order something over $100, and then you have to pay it off within 30 days. Then after that, you can pick up the phone and go, hey, I would like to have, but you have to pop your collar first. You can't just go and call them. You got to pop your collar and be like, listen, I would like to have 30 days net. I would like you to ... And then they're going to make a decision whether or not they're going to do so. 9 out of 10 times they say yes, and off and away you go. Then you have account number 2. Account number 3 is quill.com. Now, I don't want you to think that I'm telling you that Staples and Office Depot in your local city are not the play, but I'm going to tell you, having probably spent $50,000 myself in office supplies over the last 10 years alone, like, cut it out. Make your life easier. Quill.com is so great. Let me tell you why I just love Quill. 1, because they report for you. Same thing, you can apply right out of the gate and get terms. Pay it off in 30 days. But here's why I love Quill. Let me just make this a public service announcement. If anybody knows Quill, if anybody I know that's listening to this knows anybody that works at Quill, I think that I should be a brand ambassador for them. And I think someone should give me a plug, hook me up, tag them or something. But let me tell you why I love Quill. Number 1, they give me so many coupons. I'm sorry, I had to tell you. It's the truth. I don't even want to lie or front to you. They give the best coupons. They're like, listen, order this stuff for $150 and here's $50 off. And I'm like, what? Really? Cool. You're so awesome. But guess what they do? Let me tell you what they do in our office. Oh, and I hope I don't blow up our spot by telling you the truth. But Quill gives us cookies. I swear to you on my life. I swear to you with every fiber I am. The coaches, the Do the Damn Thing coaches and myself, we fight over the cookies. They are so damn good. They are the best cookies, and they come in these perfect packages that don't make you feel guilty, where you're like, oh, I'm just going to eat one little cookie. So instead of like a big box where they're stacked inside, they send you a big ass box with these individually packed cookies, but these cookies are so good. They're snickerdoodles and chocolate chip. Is she really talking about cookies on a credit? Yes. Damn it, that's exactly what I'm doing because this shit is real. These cookies are so good that I'm like, sweet Jesus, Quill.com to save the day. Now, they include them in each of our orders. Not all the time, but sometimes. The third thing is that they deliver to my door. With ease. Free shipping delivered to our door. We get all of our supplies. For our programs, our events, our intensives, for our customers and clients. Sometimes I ship to our customers and clients. They are amazing. Their customer service is stupid. They're just the best. I feel like every company needs to learn from Quill. Do not let their backdoor, kind of old, outdated website fool you. They are the mafia, and I love them. They are the mafia of like office supplies, and I love you, Quill.com. Okay, so those are the 3 companies, and those are actions that you can create right now. You're probably $100 up front in cash, $200 that you need to pay in the future. But I have just given you the skinny on how to get your business credit together. Do not walk on this thing. Run and race and do the damn thing today. We are building something that's going to last. And damn it if you do it by walking. I hope that episode was amazing for you and you are closer to building the damn thing. I can't wait to hear what your thoughts were, what part you loved, and the action that you're going to go take, because the truth of the matter is that the person who wins is not the person who gets there first. It's the person who takes action first. Now, I've got a gift for you, and it is at www.strappedhustle.com. www.WHOOOOAAA.com. It is imperative that you run there and you see all types of goodies, starting with the 7 must-haves that you gotta put when telling your story. There is so much deliciousness awaiting for you. I would love nothing more than for you to go ahead and give us a thumbs up and a 5-star review on not just this episode, but this entire series of How Do You Build the Damn Thing? Like always, if there's anything that we can do to make your week, day, or month better, please let us know. And more importantly, I can't wait to see you live, whether it's at Do the Damn Thing Live or in one of our communities, or maybe you're just hanging out with us on social media. What I know to be true is that I am meant to connect with you somewhere, and I can't wait for that day to happen. And more importantly, I can't wait to see what you build.